What's the biggest scam in life that no one wants to admit? Click here to unsubscribe to this email notification. Free trial. Noise. Enter your card details. Fuck edit. This is a joke. I do understand how subscriptions work. The prices of anything baby related, toys, food, clothes, etc., was in a store on Saturday to get a cot mattress and cover. I cried. The entire wedding industry. To be clear, not marriage but wedding specifically. I'm happily married to my wife and we were content to do something special, just the two of us, maybe spend a couple of grand and treat ourselves a little bit to something amazing. Cue the families getting involved, and before you know it we're spending closer to 20 grand on one day and feeding a bunch of people I've not heard of before or since the wedding. One beer that costs $14 at a ball game and it's just totally basic like Miller Lite. GTFO of here. Fashion trends, and the incredible amount of waste it creates if everyone learned how to mend, alter garments in school, and value was placed on investing in a few quality-made items instead of a closet full of disposable fast fashion, there would be way less clothing in landfills and way less demand for chemical-laden garments to be cranked out in sweatshops. Our relationship to clothing is so warped. Buying second-hand is a great way to wiggle out of the grip of the fashion industry if it's available to you. The easy-to-join, difficult-to-cancel subscription model. That the fashion industry is anything other than planned obsolescence, designed simply to get people to spend money for no reason. That large global companies actually care about you. Buying a star and naming it. A waste of your cash and time. The only organization that can name a star is International Astronomical Union. Paying exorbitant amounts of money for health insurance, and still having to pay boatloads of cash for any hospital visits. Penis enlargement pills gotta be up there too. No one wants to admit they got them, so when they don't work it's not like they're posting reviews or telling their friends they don't work. That saving the earth is in the hands of consumers and not big companies. How the fuck does health insurance not cover dental and vision? What kind of shenanigans is that? A lot of us have been convinced that we are selling our labor to companies at the correct price. In reality we're selling it too cheaply. US private health insurance. Cutting out the middleman would save everyone money. It blows my mind we haven't changed anything. The fact that airlines have X amount of seats per flight, but almost always sell X plus 10 seats and then refund you about 80% of your ticket cost. Do that to the 10 people and suddenly you have about 2 tickets worth of profits seemingly out of nowhere, and everyone still has a flight. Just an unbelievably immoral way to gain a few bucks, but everyone just goes with it since the airplanes aren't exactly a train that comes every 10 minutes. Do what you love for a living, and you'll never work a day in your life. Pure bullshit that will kill any enjoyment that you ever had for it. Encouraging kids to go to college before they know what they want to do with their life. That climate change is up to each individual to go green. It was a campaign by BP that pushed the solution as each individual going green instead of the dozen massive corporations that account for the lion's share of greenhouse gases. Going green is good, but it's a drop in the bucket compared to oil companies, industrial farming, and cargo ships. Edit. Lots of "yet you participate in society" curious type comments from the usual contrarians. Your hot air is adding to the problem. That politicians have your best interests at heart and will keep to the word of their manifestos. That getting older gives wisdom. I'm older and I'm just a cranky old fuck. Tipping culture. It's how businesses scam the general public into paying additional costs so they could avoid paying their staff a living wage. We work the majority of our lives, during our fittest years of health, for the promise of a golden retirement, when we will probably too old and ill to enjoy it properly. Overpriced healthy food versus cheap garbage food. Hot dogs are cheaper than carrots where I live, that's fucked. Edit. People, you can't grow your own food in a small studio apartment or even a one-bedroom with your partner. A lot of people can't afford the space for that, but everyone should be able to buy healthy food at a reasonable price. If you liked the video, please consider subscribing and liking. Any feedback in the comments would be greatly appreciated so that we can make these videos even better. Thanks for watching Upvote Stories.